Dear sisters, brothers, and beloved soulmates, I am Ramon Krishna Vadapalli, the owner of this channel, dedicated to promoting a moral and spiritual society worldwide. Our main objective is to share the epic story of the Mahabharata, which serves as a rich collection of spiritual and moral teachings. This includes the Bhagavad Gita, a profound source of enlightenment for all humanity. I kindly ask all viewers to subscribe, like, and share this channel to support our mission. The Mahabharata comprises a total of 589 stories, each contributing to our understanding of life and spirituality. Please subscribe and share and support me for more likewise. Thank you. Yours, Vadapalli Ramon Krishna, ancient yoga trainer. The Battle of Bhima and Jarasandha, the killing of Jarasandha. The priest rose and recited verses of auspiciousness, and with the permission of the Brahmin and the Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna, Jarasandha and Bhima entered the cowshed to begin their duel. The battle between them was fierce and chaotic, with both warriors, endowed with tremendous strength, plunging everyone into confusion. Their fight was so intense that their eyes almost fell out, squinting in the strain. The clash between them was like two mountains colliding, grabbing, throwing, leaping over one another, falling, rising, and striking the ground in a relentless struggle. The two great wrestlers, skilled in various techniques such as Nigraha, Pragraha, Purnakamba, Purohasta, Prashthabanga, and Trinapadanadika, fought continuously, day and night, from the pure day of Kartika until the Trayadashi, without food or sleep. On the night of the Chaturddashi, Jarasandha began to tire. Observing this, Nalanayaya, who was partially conscious, advised, Bhima, when your enemy is exhausted, do not torment him too much. If you do, he will die. Seizing the opportunity, Bhima, who had mastered the wrestling secrets, lifted Jarasandha, threw him to the ground, and struck him with his knees. With a powerful roar, Bhima gripped Jarasandha's legs tightly, tore his body in half, and dismembered him, throwing the pieces aside. Freedom from royal bondage. When news of Jarasandha's death spread, the entire Geri kingdom was thrown into turmoil. The army, terrified by the king's demise, feared the enemy. Following Jarasandha's death, Krishna immediately entered the divine chariot of Jarasandha, making Bhima and Arjuna his charioteers. Krishna himself mounted the chariot and led it to conquer the Geri fortress, where the remaining kings were held captive. He freed them from their bonds. These kings, who had been trembling with fear for their lives, were immensely grateful to Krishna and praised him profusely. They worshipped him with gems, saying, Yadubhushana. From now on, we will obey your orders. Whatever you command, no matter how impossible, we will carry it out faithfully. Bhima and Arjuna also greeted Krishna with great respect. Krishna then spoke to the kings about Dharmaraja's intention to perform the Rajasuya sacrifice and become emperor. He reassured them that there was no need for violence against the royal family, urging them to cooperate with Dharmaraja, the king of the Pandavas. The liberated kings, grateful for their freedom, joined the council of Dharmaraja, pledging their support. Meanwhile, Sahadeva, Jarasandha's son, hearing of his father's death, was filled with fear and sought refuge with Krishna, accompanied by the blessings of the priests. Krishna assured him of safety and comforted him, while Bhima and Arjuna also consoled him. Krishna then anointed Sahadeva as the crown prince of Magadha and accepted him as an ally, solidifying his place by their side. Arjuna's northern conquer. Arjuna first set out towards the north, conquering the country of Pulinda, followed by the countries of Kalakita and Anata. He also conquered Sumandalam and, with their support, defeated the kings of the 7 islands, including Sakala. With these kings in tow, he then besieged the city of Pragjyotisha, which was inhabited by warriors from Kirata, China, and Lanka. The king of Pragjyotisha, Bhagadatta, fought fiercely with Arjuna for a week. After 8 days, Bhagadatta acknowledged his inability to continue the fight and, as a gesture of friendship, agreed to pay tribute to Dharmaraja. Arjuna then proceeded to conquer the countries of Antajiri, Bahivgiri, and Upagiri, along with the hill kings in these regions, collecting taxes from them. He also subdued Brihadantara and Senabindu. Continuing his campaign, he invaded the kingdoms of Vamadeva, Sadama, and Uttaraloka, defeating the Panchaganas and attacking the city of Ashwagasruni, where he emerged victorious. He also subdued 7 robber groups, known as the Utsava Sanketas, who lived in the hills. Arjuna then conquered Lomita, along with the Kshatriya Mandala of Kashmir, and defeated the kings of Trigarta and Kokanada. He captured the beautiful city of Abhisari and defeated its king, Rochaman. He further conquered Guhya, Cambodia, Darada, Loha, and the sages, collecting taxes from them as well. Arjuna also overcame the kingdom of Kimpurusha, inhabited by Kinnaras, and completely subdued the country of Hattika. In this way, Arjuna successfully conquered the northern direction, bringing back countless gems, and earned the title of Dhananjaya. Bhima's Eastern Digvijaya Yatra. Bhima's army set out towards the east, beginning with the conquest of the Panchala and Ahitchitra armies. They then defeated the countries of Gandhaka, Videha, and Dasana, before reaching the land of Kedi, where they were hospitably received by Shishupala for 13 days. After their stay, they continued their journey, conquering the countries of Kumara and Kosala, along with the states of Malla. Bhima's army then subdued the countries of Matsya, Malada, Unogo, and Abhaya, sweeping through the eastern direction, and defeating the Kirata kings. With all the wealth and goods collected, Bhima's army returned to Indraprastha, completing their victorious campaign. Sahadeva's southern victory journey. Sahadeva marched his army towards the south, easily conquering the southern direction. During his journey, he sent a messenger to Vibhishana, the demon king of Lanka. Vibhishana, in turn, welcomed him and presented a beautiful net of precious stones as a gift. After completing his victorious expedition, Sahadeva returned with great enthusiasm, proud of his achievements. Nakula's Western Digvijaya Yatra. Nakula set out on a victorious expedition towards the west, leading an unprecedented army. He successfully attacked and conquered the countries of Saibai, Trigartha, Ambashta, Malava, Panchakarpata, and Madhyamika. He also defeated the Mlechas, Pallavas, and the barbarian Karats in the islands of the sea. As part of his journey, Nakula paid homage to Lord Krishna in Dwarka, and Krishna, who was a supporter of the Pandavas, amicably accepted his proposal. The wealth Nakula had accumulated during his conquest was transported to Indraprastha by 10,000 elephants, with great effort and difficulty. Rajasuya. The Pandavas were ready for the Rajasuya sacrifice, and they gathered for the occasion, following the orders of Lord Krishna. At the right time, Krishna arrived from Dwarka to Indraprastha and encouraged Dharmaraja to begin the Rajasuya. He also brought many gems and money as offerings for the sacrifice. Dharmaraja, filled with joy, prepared to collect the necessary ingredients for the yajna. Meanwhile, Vedavyasa, along with several Ritvijas, cut the heads of the Pandavas and consulted with the wise men. Krishna, with great respect, greeted them, and Sahadeva invited the kings from all over the land. Nakula travelled to Hastinapura to invite Bhishma, Drona, Karna, Kripa, Duryodhana, and others, bringing them to Indraprastha. At the right moment, Dharmaraja was initiated into the yajna. The sacrifice was conducted with various Vedic idols such as Piladhornu as the Hota, Yajnavalkya as the Advarya, Krishnadvaipayana as Brahma, and Suzamu as the Dudgata, while their sons and disciples served as the Yajna Ritviks. The Brahma sages Narada spoke, and Rajoshi Bhishma assisted, with Lord Jagannath as the protector. The Rajasuya Yajna began, and the event became a grand feast for the eyes. Dharmaraja donated 1 lakh milch cows, beds, golden hairs, and virgins to the Brahmins to start the yajna. Kings, people, and Brahmins from all over the country arrived with offerings, dowries, and blessings. Bhishma, Drona, Karna, Kripa, Svati, Balika, Somadatta, Bhagadatta, Buri, Burishrava, Dhritarashtra, Vidura, Sakuni, Saindava, and Duryodhana, along with his brothers, added special beauty to the yajna. Various responsibilities were assigned to the attendees, with Dushasana handling food and drink, Aswatthama entertaining the Brahmins, Sanjaya taking care of the kings, and Bhishma and Drona managing the program. Kripacharya was entrusted with distributing gold and gems as Daksina, Vidura took care of the finances, and Duryodhana handled the reception of gifts. The Rajasuya Yajna continued with unprecedented splendor.